Hello everybody, welcome back to another video, welcome back to my channel. Before this video starts, guys, please consider subscribing to my channel, it really helps out a lot. If you want to keep these videos coming, then please subscribe and like the video, and feel free to comment down below in the comment section. And today's video is going to be on who will see the most snow this March 2018. Let's get right into it. So first off, we need to look at the La Nina or actually the ENCO outlook, and the La Nina is going to be part of the ENCO outlook. You can see that February, March, April is going to be mainly La Nina going into neutral, and even though March meteorologically is considered spring, the whole month of it, because meteorologically spring starts March 1st, which is already well underway. However, it still has a lot of characteristics that make it winter. So I'll just use the La Nina winter outlook, a winter pattern, and you can see this is how it looks like. So colder across the west, warmer and wet across the southeast, but areas like the very southeast, like Florida and the Gulf Coast states, are going to be more drier along the southwest, but I should say the mid-Atlantic region will be more wet and warm, and that could cause for bigger nor'easters to come up the east coast. And actually, guys, this pattern will actually looks like to be setting up quite well. There will be plenty of cold air in the west, along with a lot of precipitation. And there's also going to be a chance for several nor'easters that are coming in these next couple of weeks. There maybe not be as strong as the one that we just had, Winter Storm Riley. I made several videos on. That storm was absolutely insane. It didn't drop as much snow due to the fact that it was a little bit off coast. However, I think we're going to see more snow for the Northeast this March. And this is AccuWeather, and I completely agree with this pattern through March. This is just a very well representation. You can see a blocking high in the Canadian Maritimes, and colder spells coming into the northern part of the United States. The only thing I wouldn't agree with is I would include the Northwest into this. I think the Northwest will also have several colder spells, and I'd lift this jet stream up somewhere around here because I don't think the cold air will deep dig as far south as Atlanta or Georgia. And you can see warmer air across the Southwest, and I think that is true. However, I think they will have plenty of precipitation for the month of March. And you can see this is a CFS, and in general, it's going to be quite a moderate pattern. I don't think it's going to be any area is going to receive too much snow, like a blockbuster, massive snowstorms, one after another, due to the fact that you can see this is 1 week, March 9th through the 16th. And you can see there's going to be colder air across the eastern half of the nation and the northwest, drier across the southwest and Canada. And then this is the next week from 16th of March to 23rd of March. And you can see it replaces exact opposite. The cold air kind of stays in the northwest but weakens. The warm air stays in the southwest. And then the cold air switches with the warm air, and the warm air prevails in the east. So again, this is going to be kind of a pattern where 1 week it could be colder, a couple of days it could be colder, and then another couple of days could be warmer, and back and forth. However, in general, we are going to be seeing a warming trend. So winter is basically almost over for most of the country, guys, other than the mountainous areas, due to the fact that spring already meteorologically started. And if you just go outside here, Chicago, it's probably one of the best factors in determining whether spring has come, even though this isn't scientifically proven, is the birds. The birds, once you see the migratory birds coming up south, they have intelligence that we still haven't accessed with our weather models. And once those birds come from the south, we know that that winter is almost completely over, and it's just a few last grasps and gasps of winter left. So overall, this is going to be the total accumulated precipitation. And if you notice, what I'm doing here is pretty much overlaying the cold air with the precipitation. Where the cold air is going to be for the month of March, which is going to be mostly across the north, you could see, and the precipitation is going to be mostly across the north. So that means in the north we'll see probably the most snow, including the northwest. The Dakotas will see a lot of snow, I think, this March. Minnesota always sees a lot of snowstorms in the late spring, early spring through late spring. And I think there will be several chances for the northeast. However, this area right here is probably just going to be rain. And you can see southwest will be drier along with the southeast. So now this is my final map, and you can see it pretty much just takes the precipitation and the cold air and mixes them together. Wherever the cold air is and the precipitation, there's going to be probably the most snowfall due to the cold air and the precipitation overriding each other, causing snow. And Across the middle part of the country, I think there will be average snowfall due to the fact that the warm air will start to penetrate through quite quickly. I think this spring will warm up quite quickly, and I just don't think that there will be too many major snowstorms in the central part of the country. So I'm guessing somewhere around average, maybe a little bit less or a little bit more, but plus or minus a couple of inches. And the least snowfall, probably below average, is going to be for the southwest and the southeast. Even if I don't know actually if the southeast and south even gets any snow in the springtime. I think there has been several storms that have happened, but I just don't think that will happen this year. It just doesn't look likely. There doesn't look like to be any major cold blasts. It does look like to be pretty cold across the northern half, somewhere around in Wisconsin, Minnesota, North Dakota, but I don't think that will reach into the south or even the central mid-Atlantic region and the central Midwest, southern Midwest. And you could see the Northeast is in most snowfall compared to the rest of the United States due to the fact that I think there will be several storms riding along, and there's enough cold air like the one Winter Storm Riley. There was limited cold air, however, it still dropped several inches of snow across the Northeast. I think that could repeat definitely, so I just include them in the normal snowfall. So thank you guys so much for watching. It's been a pleasure to introduce my March snowfall outlook to you guys. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please consider liking and subscribing the video like I mentioned before. And see you guys in the next episode.